have a great day, and play Titan Quest 1. Hello everybody, welcome to this video. My name is Faethodas and I have been here for at least 8 years supporting Titan Quest 1, and here we are with Titan Quest 2. And here we have news today. It is the roadmap and FAQ stands for frequently asked questions, something like that. So let's go ahead and check out the roadmap. We are happy to present to you all the Titan Quest 2 roadmap. We are very happy to receive it, thank you. Update frequency. Major coded updates are planned roughly every 3 months. Major coded updates are planned roughly every 3 months. I would guess that major coded updates would be more items, more enemies, more chapters, more maybe even masteries, you know. While not every update will include all types of content, it makes sense. They may feature additions such as new masteries, coded chapters, a character creator, new gameplay systems, and other improvements. New gameplay systems. This is going to be extremely interesting. Because currently we know that the game already offers all the main core gameplay systems that this game needs. But what other gameplay systems are we going to get? Are we going to get something totally new that we haven't seen before in other action RPGs? Who knows? In between these major updates, we have smaller updates planned. Some of them might introduce new gameplay mechanics. Oh! So, we don't have to wait for every 3 months to get a major coded update to see some new gameplay mechanics. Very interesting. Improve on old ones or completely revamp present mechanics. Sometimes throwing more languages into the mix. Okay, this is telling me something about localization. I think currently the game is running on English language only. We plan to do hotfixes where necessary and some regular small bug fix, balancing quality of life and multiplayer updates. Disclaimer: this roadmap is subject to change and we reserve the right to modify it as we see fit. Yeah, okay, it makes sense. So, Titan Quest 2 coded update, new chapter. Wait, yeah, okay, it says Early Access Roadmap, Titan Quest 2. Coded update, new chapter. Feature update. Character creator, system update. New mastery. Opa. System update, new mastery. Extremely interesting. Which mastery? Guys, which mastery would you like to see next coming in the early access? We have currently Rogue Mastery, Storm, Warfare, Earth. Leave comments below and let me know which mastery would you like to come next? Which one would you prefer the most? This is very interesting. Future updates coming 2026. Opa! Wait. So, early access roadmap. New chapter. Feature update. Character creator. System update. New mastery. And here it says future updates coming 2026. This means that the new chapter, coded update, the character creator, and the system update new mastery is coming to the early access in 2025. And maybe if we take into account what they say here, major coded updates are planned roughly every 3 months. If we are lucky enough, this means that maybe 3 months from now, we will get one of these updates here. Or maybe all of these 3 updates at the same time. Can you imagine? Getting new mastery, character creator, and a new chapter on the same coded update, that would be major update. Very big and very awesome update. But here on the future updates it says new chapters, new items, new enemies, new bosses, new quests, new masteries, crafting, improved multiplayer, German language, Chinese language, additional languages, and more. Okay. This is very extremely very interesting. Very. I cannot wait now for the next update, major coded update, so that we can see the new chapter, the character creator. This is also very interesting. I wonder if they are going to go very deep with character creator. And if you can, if you can customize also your body to be fat, to be skinny, to be tall or short. And of course you will be able to customize your face, but how much? Is it going to be at the level of customization of games like Skyrim or Mass Effect or whatever? And I would like to get a defense. I would like the new master, the next mastery that comes into the early access to be defense. I want defense. Or at least a pet mastery. Well, there is no pet in the game currently. That is the same. We need pets. Titan Quest 2 Early Access FAQ, frequently asked questions. I was correct. Yeah, this is a video, but there is also the text. Why are you shipping Titan Quest 2 in Early Access? Very early on in the project, we had the idea that Early Access is the best format to develop this game together with you and iterate on the core mechanics. The action RPG genre is very crowded, so we think this type of iteration is necessary to give you the best possible experience. What will be the price of the full game? The final version is, okay, we have seen this thing before. Will there be microtransactions? Whilst we will not do microtransactions and or loot box shenanigans, we plan to update and release DLCs, as well as expansion packs in the future. So, wait, we are going to get two different types of DLCs. DLCs and expansion packs. So, expansion packs will be the same style as a Titan Quest 1, where you buy, for example, Ragnarok expansion, then you get a new act, you get a new story, you get new quests, new items, new enemies, new bosses, many things. But if they say release DLCs as well as expansion packs, what would the DLCs be? They will not be microtransactions, of course. They will be downloadable coded though, and it will not be as big as expansion pack. So this is very interesting. Maybe it will be. Can you imagine what if in the future, after they released the game, what if they could release new masteries, one new mastery, a DLC, one mastery, nothing else? Not an expansion pack, that wouldn't be, because it would be just a single mastery, it wouldn't be a new chapter with new enemies, new stories, blah blah blah. It would be just a single mastery. Would you guys want this type of DLCs to come for this game? Leave comments below. This is very interesting and I'm very curious about your opinions on this one. Because personally, I would love... I would like this to happen in Titan Quest 1 as well, but I think it is too late to talk about Titan Quest 1 now. But I would be very happy in the future if, after the game release, if we could get one DLC to be a single mastery, and maybe some items that would accompany that mastery, but nothing else. And expansion packs to be new chapters, new stories, new everything. What will be the final release date? We are making it dependent on the early access. Right now we are targeting end of 2026 for the 1.0 release of Titan Quest 2. Titan Quest 2 is going to be released on PlayStation and Xbox with the 1.0 release of the game. So the early access is not coming to consoles, and maybe this is better because maybe releasing early access games on consoles is a much more, troublesome or more difficult thing to do for the developers, for the game itself, for everything. Currently, the early access version is available for Steam and Epic Games Store as well as via GeForce Now. We are looking into additional PC platforms for the future. Multiplayer is available as a preview version. It is playable with up to 4 players who will be able to enjoy it together. The multiplayer preview version gives you an idea about the multiplayer experience, but it might contain some bugs, though we strive to not have obvious blocking bugs or serious issues in there. More details about the current state can be found here, Steam community, yeah. We will keep on working to ship a comprehensive, vastly improved multiplayer experience with the 1.0 release of the game. We might add elements earlier or later and make this dependent on the roadmap. Will there be character customization options beyond the presets? Yes, we plan to ship a full character creator in one of the first major early access updates. Yes, we saw that up there. Will we be able to have modes? No, we decided not to go with a mount as this would have had a serious impact on the pacing, traversal and other mechanics. I agree, it is better not to have any mounts because of how the game works in general. Mounts are not really necessary in this game. How many masteries are there going to be in total? We haven't nailed down a final number of masteries for 1.0. Currently, we think there will be at least 6. There is also the potential to deliver more in DLCs or expansions. Wait, what? We haven't nailed down a final number of masteries for 1.0. Currently, we think there will be at least 6. At least 6? 6 is a very low number. We want those masteries to be more versatile and impactful than in the original Titan Quest. This is true. The masteries are more impactful already and more versatile. This is true. Will there be PvP? We currently have no plans for PvP. I know many people like PvP in games, and they would like PvP in action RPGs. I'm not of this opinion because usually action RPGs are very very hard to balance out when it comes to PvP, and what is the point? But anyways, what will endgame content look like? Our main focus currently is creating a polished and replayable campaign. We are of course working on endgame designs internally but aren't ready to share them with you at this stage. We will update the community during the EA phase. Will the game support modding? Very important question. There is a little bit of data modding support in there already. Aha! Yeah, but you need to know the Unreal Engine 5, I guess, if you want to do how to work with the files of that engine, maybe. And we will continue to monitor demand for modding support and discuss internally what is feasible for the future. Right. Okay, of all of these answers here, the only one I didn't really like is this one. Currently, we think there will be at least 6. 6 masteries at least. They should say at least 8, not at least 6. I mean, there are so many things they can do with masteries and skills. This, I don't like this one. But I like very much the idea of releasing DLCs that will be one DLC, a new mastery, nothing else. That is perfect. But this one to me sounds very little, at least 6 masteries. Anyways, overall, great news. Especially this one, coded update, new chapter, character creator and new mastery. Probably in 2025, because coming 2026 here, we don't have these things coming 2026. Coming 2026, we have these things. So, that's awesome. If we can get these things around November, because it says major coded updates are planned roughly every 3 months. We are in August, September, October, November. If we can get these 3 things around November, December, or even October, or even tomorrow, it will be super duper awesome. Nice news overall. So guys, this is it. I'll be back tomorrow to try to live stream. Today we had these issues with the live stream. I don't know what is happening. And I will see you very soon again. Have a great day and play Titan Quest 1.